It's Happy Valley's #1 station.
You guys are awesome.
You're the best.
I love you guys.
B94.5.
Hey there, everybody. It's Cody on All Hit B94.5. I've got Shannon from America's Next Top Model on the line. She was eliminated this past week because she would not take off her clothes. Let's find out more right now. How's it going, Shannon?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, thank you for asking. Now, you were a part of the very first Top Model cycle, which I can imagine was a lot different than All Stars. Coming from you, how so?
It is. The prizes were definitely a lot smaller, and the budget wasn't as big, and it was just kind of raw. I really actually loved season 1 and being on it because there was something so real about it that it didn't even compare to the All-Star season.
You were actually quite fortunate coming out of the first season. You managed to land a contract with Elite Modeling, is that correct?
Yeah, I was actually signed by AMG too after season 1 aired, and that was like my dream agency. So I was so thankful for that. That was something that I'd always dreamt of. So that was pretty thrilling for me. And I'm signed with Factor right now. They were Elite, and then they switched their name over to Factor in Chicago.
After all of that success, what made you sign on to All Stars?
Well, they called me up, and it was pitched to me that it was supposed to be about branding, and that whatever avenue you wanted to go into other than modeling, like you wanted to sing, speak, host, this show would help you do that. It would give you a different platform because you can only model for so long. So I really love the concept, and my season was so long ago that I wanted to remind my fans that I was still working, and even though I didn't win, it still worked out for the best for me, and I thought it would be a great opportunity.
Going back to the first season, you were the runner-up and Adrienne had won. Now her and Tyra have some ongoing conflicts, some drama. Do you think, looking back, Tyra would have chose you?
I actually do not. And the reason why is I think they want a girl that will do anything, and I won't. If they were to choose me as the winner and if jobs were to come along, they would know that I would be willing to say no if it wouldn't get my standard to who I was as a person. And that may not look as good as on them if they had a girl that would be willing to do anything, because she might make more money or give them more exposure. So I really don't think that she would. I would hope that she would, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask her.
I'll make sure to give her a call later this evening. So this past episode, you opted not to pose in underwear, which they already knew you wouldn't. It was established. Do you feel this was meant to be gimmicky? I get the feeling it was premeditated. Do you?
I actually do. When I was called on the phone, I asked them beforehand about the show, and I was like, she asked me if I was the same person as season 1, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm a lot stronger in who I am, And she was like, do you still not do certain things? And so we got in that whole topic before I even signed on. So I told them that I didn't pose in underwear. And then right from the get-go, the very first shot, I was supposed to be posing in underwear. And, of course, they made it look like, pretty, because who doesn't want to be a Victoria's Secret angel? So, for my husband, no problem. I'll be a Victoria's Secret angel, but I don't need to be one for the world. It's just something that is, it's my opinion, it's my life. And if I don't want to pose in underwear, I'm not offending anybody. It's just something that I don't want to do. And then, they send me to Greece, and here we go again with a photo shoot with underwear. And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, is this a joke?
You bringing up Victoria's Secret reminds me, my producer and I were looking at your music video from last week's episode, and we both mentioned how much you look like a Victoria's Secret angel. And sure enough, there are all these comments below saying the same thing. How does that make you feel?
Well, I actually like that. I think that to the world, Victoria's Secret models are like, to women, it's like a fantasy. They want to look like them. They think that they have the perfect bodies. They're in great shape. They have beautiful hair. They have perfect skin. And to men, it's like they're epitome of a woman they want to be with. So I think that it's a compliment, because I think that they're saying that I'm very beautiful, which thank you so much. But I wouldn't have a problem doing their clothes, but I just don't do the underwear, so.
I get it, girl. Simply because nobody wants to see me pose like that. But what are you doing post America's Next Top Model All-Stars?
I'm currently working on a book with Trisha Goyer, and I'm still modeling. I'm out in California right now, and I would like to host and do all kinds of things. I'm not done just because I didn't win this reality show. There's a lot more ahead. You haven't seen the last of me.
This is very true, Shannon. Thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a lovely day.
All right, y'all. Keep it right here. More of today's hit music on the way on All Hit B94.5.